Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into a really interesting problem that popped up recently on Leetcode. If you have any questions while we go through this, definitely drop them in the comments. I make sure to respond to everyone. Our challenge today is called minimum distance between three equal elements 2. It sounds like a mouthful, but the logic behind it is actually quite elegant. Let's break it down. Here is the problem page. It looks a bit complicated with those absolute value formulas, so let's simplify what it's actually asking for. We need to find three different positions in our list. Let's call them I, J, and K. The condition is that the numbers at all three of those spots must be exactly the same. We want to find the triplet that is, basically, as close together as possible. The problem defines distance with this formula. It takes the absolute difference between the first and second index, adds the difference between the second and third, and then adds the difference between the third and the first. Here is the big aha moment. If we assume our three indices are in order from smallest to largest, that complex formula actually simplifies perfectly. The middle index j cancels out, and we are left with exactly twice the distance between the two endpoints, I and k. Let's look at this example. The number 1 appears at position 0, 2, and 3. If we use those as our triplet, the distance between the ends is 3 minus 0, which is 3. Doubling that gives us 6. Since no other triplet exists, 6 is our answer. Just a quick heads up. We will be walking through the logic using Python. But don't worry, I will provide the full code for Java, C++, and JavaScript towards the end of the video. If you want to grab them now, the link to the website is in the description. Since we want to minimize the distance between the endpoints, it makes sense that the best triplet will involve 3 consecutive occurrences of the same value. To find these quickly, we'll build what's called a successor array. We will walk through the list from right to left. We use a dictionary to keep track of the index where we last saw each specific number. This lets each number point to the next time it appears in the list. Here is the complete Python solution. It might look like a lot of steps, but it's actually 2 simple passes through the data. Let's break down exactly how that next array works. If you want to test this code out yourself without retyping it from the screen, head over to the website link in the description. You can copy-paste the exact code for any language there. Now let's get back to how this logic actually works under the hood. This first loop builds our map. By going backwards when we are at index I, we check our occurrences dictionary. If the number is there, that's the next time it will appear as we move forward. We save that index and update the dictionary for the next number we encounter. In our second pass, we just hop twice. For every position I, we look at its second position, then the third position, using our next array. If we find 3 in a row, we calculate the gap between the first and the third and try to update our minimum answer. What if a number only appears once or twice? Our code handles this by checking if the second or third positions are -1. If they are, it just skips that index. And if we never find a valid triplet at all, we return -1 as the problem requires. In terms of performance, this is very efficient. We only loop through the list twice, which is order n time, where n is the number of items in our nums list. We use some extra space for the next array and the dictionary, so the space complexity is also order n. Every problem should teach us something. Here, we learned how to simplify a complex-looking absolute value formula. We also saw how a successor array or linked list style pointers can help us jump across a list to find specific patterns quickly. I'll show the other languages in just a second, but I wanted to mention why this channel sounds a bit different. I actually built this system for myself to learn Leetcode faster by generating clear explanations the moment a problem drops. I share them here to help you too. I've also changed the format a bit recently to make them quicker to watch, so please let me know what you think in the comments. As promised, here are the versions for other languages. Again, if you don't want to type these out, just hit that link in the description to grab the text directly. Here is the Java version. It follows the exact same 2-pass logic using a hash map and an integer array. And here is the C++ version. We use an unordered map here to keep our lookups fast. Finally, here is the JavaScript solution. The logic remains consistent across every language. Before we wrap up, I want to mention my second channel, Leetcode Unlocked. My goal there is to eventually have a video for every single problem on the platform. If you're studying for interviews and want to see more, definitely check it out. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. I post these daily challenges as soon as they're released so you can keep your streak alive. If you want to support the channel, you can buy me a boba at the link on the screen. Keep coding, and I'll see you in the next one.